Hi, I'm Jean-Francois working with the Server Technologies curriculum at Oracle. We are going to talk about one of the smart capabilities of Exadata called Exadata Smart Scan. To understand Smart Scan, let's use the following analogy. At the top, you have one bridge. At the bottom, here is another one. These two bridges are crossing two rivers. So again, this is a river and this is a bridge. Now, on the top shore, you have a guy called Mr. Client. On the middle shore, you have a guy called Mr. Database. On the bottom shore is Mr. Disk. We have one restriction. Each of these three guys can only talk to the nearest one. Okay, here is the problem. We have 6 cars on the bottom shore. In each car we have passengers. We can see them here, but let's suppose all glasses are tinted. Most of them are wearing black shirts and few of them are wearing red shirts. Again, this is a car holding passengers. Great. Are you getting it? Mr. Client would like to talk to all red passengers. So Mr. Client must ask Mr. Database that is just across the river to call them. Now, Mr. Database must ask Mr. Disk to send him all red passengers. But Mr. Disk cannot satisfy this request because he cannot see through tinted glasses. Okay. So the only alternative is for Mr. Database to ask Mr. Disk to bring him all cars, which is something Mr. Disk can do. Mr. Disk is now asking all cars to cross the bridge. This is possible, of course, but the cars are going to queue and the bridge becomes the bottleneck. After a while, all cars are now located on the middle shore. And because Mr. Database has an Oracle scan to look through tinting glasses, he is able to call all the red passengers and ask them to cross the last bridge. At which point, Mr. Client can talk to them. This is exactly what happens in normal database processing without using Exadata Smart Scan. Now, let's see how this problem is resolved when using Exadata Smart Scan. Again, we have Mr. Client, Mr. Database, but this time instead of Mr. Disk, a much clever guide called Mr. Exadata. Okay, so the problem remains the exact same. Mr. Client wants to talk to all red passengers and must first ask Mr. Database. This time, Mr. Database directly asks Mr. Exadata to bring him all red passengers, which is something Mr. Exadata can do because he also has a special Oracle scan to look through tinting glasses. So Mr. Exadata asks all red passengers to board a car and cross the river. From the database shore, the car can simply cross the last bridge to reach out Mr. Client. This is just a simple explanation about how Exadata Smart Scan works and how it differs from normal database processing. So, for more information about what we do in Server Technologies curriculum, you can join us at http://st-curriculum.oracle.com. Thanks for your attention.